Alright, yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Camz, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a brand new video. First, want to give a quick shout out to Torment for guessing the correct song in my intro to my last video. If you guys did not check that out, please go and check that out. And the song was Surfin' USA by the Beach Boys. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and subscribe if you're new. This has been your boy Camz, and I'm out. Peace.
If I quit this season, I still be the greatest funk. My left stroke just went viral. Right stroke put a baby in a spiral.
Alright, yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Camz, and today I'm bringing you guys a crazy story, and something really dramatic happened to me at work, so I'm going to talk about it. And also, there's a sick 1440 shot on carrier that I hit last night for Texel's Montage Challenge, so Texel, if you're watching this, hope you're going to enjoy my response, because it's going to be pretty beast. So, today at work, if you guys do not know, I work at an indoor trampoline park called Sky Zone. There's like 9 around the United States, there's 6 in the state that I live in. And basically I'm a court monitor. That's what my title of my job is, and I go around to different courts in Sky Zone and I monitor all the people jumping on the trampolines. So basically what happened today is a kid actually broke his leg while I was, monitoring the main court, which has like 40 or so trampolines. So there's a list of rules that we give people before they start jumping, and the main rule is only 1 jumper per square at a time to make sure everybody's safe, and there's plenty of room for people to be jumping, so there should be no reason why any of this should have happened. But basically, there were 2 kids jumping on the same square, and this kid decides that he wants to try and double bounce the other person on the square. So if you guys could already tell, this is not going to be a good idea, right? So this one kid, he's about 12 years old, and he's curious to find out what happens when you double bounce someone. And, he kind of landed wrong, and he broke his leg. So it was not really a fun experience for him, and it was even a worse experience for their parents, because the parents were freaking out, and we have a safety protocol in Sky Zone where the #1 thing that we do is we call the paramedics if it's a level 3 injury, which is where a person cannot return to, or if a person requires medical attention or is not able to continue jumping. So basically the first thing is always look at the time. I still remember the time of when it happened. It was 4:37 p.m. and I couldn't wait for my break later that day because I was working a long 6-hour shift. So this mom and dad were all over me because they thought it was my job to call the paramedics, and this kid clearly had a broken leg. Like, I could literally see it just dangling there. So he definitely broke his leg, and I made an announcement on the walkies that we carry around with us at work, and I'm like, yo, this dude just broke his leg. My managers rushed up to the court to find his leg just dangling there. And then I called over his mom and his dad, and his mom shouldn't have ran out on the court like she did, but obviously she was in shock that her son just broke her leg at a trampoline park, which doesn't really happen very often. So they get to the scene and they're like, alright, so what do we do now? And meanwhile, this kid's laying on the ground. He's not crying at all, which is very crazy for a 12-year-old not to be crying over breaking their leg. I mean, I would be crying if I just cut myself, let alone, breaking your leg on a trampoline. So the parents were there, the managers were there, and the managers had me go into the office and file an incident report after the paramedics got there, which was probably around 20 minutes, which is normal amount of time. And this parent, oh man, this parent, if I would have saw this parent outside in public, I would tell her to calm the hell down, okay? Because this parent was so upset at me because the paramedics weren't here yet. She was like, didn't you guys call the EMS? And I'm like, yes, we called the EMS, they will be here shortly. And she did not get the memo. And I'm like, dude, you're doing alright, man. You've taken it better than anybody in this park would have taken a broken leg, man. You're doing great. So I was basically just encouraging him to, not move his ankle or his leg at all, because any movement will just break it even more, because it looked like he had a compound fracture, so anything that he did to move it would just make it worse. So I told him not to move it. His dad was basically kneeling down on the trampoline and conforming him, which was good on his part because he wasn't flipping out at me for not calling the EMS. So that happened, and then I went to the office to file the incident report, and I had to write a little bit about what happened with the incident, and basically I didn't really see how it happened, but a couple people nearby saw it, so I brought them in to ask them to tell me what they had saw, and they filed out incident reports as well. And I just thought that it was really weird in my first 2 weeks of working at Sky Zone that someone actually broke their leg. So I don't really have any words right now. It just was a crazy thing that happened today at work. And also I hosted a birthday party, and the birthday party went great. And these kids had like these emoji, cakes, and the parents actually let me keep one of the cakes because they didn't get to open it because, you know, the kids had enough cake already. So it was kind of a positively negative day. On a negative note, the kid broke his leg, but on a positive note, I got a cake. So the only thing that I could say to take away from this experience is don't double bounce on a trampoline, because, you know, you're definitely going to get hurt if you guys do that. I mean, do whatever you want at home, but don't come into Sky Zone and expect to be able to do whatever you want, which is like what most kids do, which I don't blame them, because I would too. But, you know, work is different than playing, and, you know, people got to understand that, you know, you got to be patient when, you know, things don't go your way. But the kid is all fine now. He came into Sky Zone. But then after the paramedics got everything squared away, the parents were, you know, thanking me for all my help. What the heck? Does this kid have an EMP? Who called it an EMP? I don't have a UAV. Just kidding. Alright, this is going to do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash a like and subscribe if you guys are new. And I hope you guys do enjoy this kill cam. And I know it wasn't a good shot, but it's still my first 1440 ever. So if you guys did enjoy, smash a like. As always, talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.
I just got killed. I'm coming.
Oh, I hit it!
Oh, you hit?
I hit a 1440. That's my first 1440 ever.
Oh, well.
Yo, let's
You're
go.
so lucky. Yo, Redneck's joined the game too.
Yo, that's my first
Yo, Redneck's
1440.
in the game. Yo, Redneck's is in the game, look.